So what's it?
So if you've got the lights and the number plate, everything on everything you need to do to effectively turn it into a car,
Then you need license.
Then that's right. Then you need possibly the track vehicle license and all that sort of stuff.
So I've got to learn to drive the tank.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, you want to be at your maximum speed when you hit the end of it, don't you?
you're cold. Was that
Yeah, I am. Yeah. You want to go a bit further back.
Oh right, well it hits the speed straight away.
Right, I need someone down the other end.
Okay, I'll do that.
Exactly. No, do it from there, because I started to hit the line. And then I've got some sums to work out. What, 30? Find the distance 30 metres in the miles an hour.
Well, work it out into 100.
Yeah, I know, but it's still sums.
So I'm not used to using the brain over before. So
Go on, get on with it.
Hello.
Hello, it's Liam Richards here from DVLA in Swansea. I must apologise for not coming back to you sooner.
Oh, you calling about the wheelchair?
I am, yes.
Oh right, just to let you know for legal reasons, all calls to and from this address are recorded. I've just got to let you know as a formality.
I must apologise for not coming back to you sooner, but I had to go to our policy area in DFT in London.
Yeah, I thought that nobody could answer my questions.
I understand you've been sort of batted back and forth. Now, what they said is, from the website, it looks as if these vehicles are intended for off-road use.
Sorry, hang on, let me just turn the telly down, I can't quite hear. What did you say?
Right, from the website that was attached to the email I had from the Vehicle Certification Agency, it does seem that these vehicles are meant for off-road use rather than on-road use.
Well, yeah, but you've got to be able to get on the beach and everything else.
I understand. So first of all, what they suggested is that you check with the manufacturer to make sure that if you have to use them to cross the road, they are safe to cross the road.
Oh, yes, they are. There's no doubt there at all.
Now, as far as
they
if
don't.
you're using it on a public road, then it will have to be registered, because all mechanically propelled vehicles must be registered for on-road use.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily for on the road. It's necessary to just, if say I go to the beach,
yes,
park at the side of the road, it's got to come off the back of the ramp and the van, just onto the road, onto the pavement, onto the beach.
So it's right.
It won't be used for going shopping through the town or anything.
No, that's the thing. It's difficult because if it was a work truck, for instance, even that process of taking it from the back of something and putting it on to cross a harsher road, or it would need to be registered. So
Right.
it's difficult because
Well, registration isn't a problem. It's just the legality of its use. They are sending me a tailboard for it with lights and everything. I've got no problem in registering it, so to say. But
right, that's fine. In any use, or even if it's kept or parked on a public road, legally it must be registered.
So yeah, but what will it be registered as?
It'll probably be registered as an invalid carriage, or
It can't be in. This is the.
For it, to be honest with you.
Sorry to
I've
interrupt.
not seen one of these before.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt a minute.
Sorry.
It comes outside of the class 1, 2 and 3.
It does. That's the problem we will have.
It's almost a class 4.
From a registration point of view, the tax class will be nil because it is an invalid vehicle. It really is a difficult. I've never come across one before, so really now this is just me speaking to DFT and without having seeing the specification of it and all the rest of it.
The weight exceeds. The weight's about 400 kilos.
Right.
Because of the solid chassis, so that puts it out of class 1, 2 and 3.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be up to 85 centimetres in width. But
right.
this is 107, so there's 22 centimetres over the standard. So it's almost like DVLA could do with getting it registered as a Class 4.
Yes, yeah, there isn't a Class 4, unfortunately. I sent them the link to the website, to DFT, for them to see exactly what type of vehicle it was.
Yeah.
You know, as a tracked vehicle rather than a wheeled vehicle, then it doesn't need type approval or anything like that. So that's one thing we haven't got to worry about.
Yeah.
It will just be how we register it and how we tax it. Class 3 will...
I'm tax exempt because of my disability.
We do tax them, but we issue nil tax lists.
So basically, like my... basically, you're saying I'll be able to register it the same as I register my Class 3 mobility scooter?
That's what we think is going to be the only option.
I'll be totally happy in that, and that will mean I'm permitted to use it to cross the road and on the pavements and so on and so forth, will it?
You would be very unlucky if a police officer or an enforcement officer did challenge you. I think if you were on a road, but I think you're quite right to be on the safe side by going through the proper process with it.
Yeah, well, I've got no problem. Will there be fees for that?
As I said, I'm not sure how we're going to register it because well, we probably have to register as a track lane vehicle, believe it or not, because we have facilities for that within the system here. But that's our problem, not yours.
That doesn't need licensed, obviously?
No.
That's brilliant.
I will check with my driving licence colleagues just to double check it for you. And I will. Do you have an email address at all so I can put some of this in writing for you?
Yeah. At hotmail.com. All small case, and I really appreciate this because it means you give me my...
It's such an unusual looking vehicle.
It means you give me my freedom, and for that I really appreciate. Thank you.
I'm just sorry you've had a run around with it, but I'll put it in writing. I'll have some advice from my driving licence colleagues as well.
Yeah.
And it'll all be in the same email to you then when you get it.
That's absolutely fantastic. And if you can send me the forms...
I'll have to post I'll have to post the forms to you, I'm afraid, because they're not downloadable.
Yeah, that's no problem.
On them or something, so.
That's no problem.
I don't think I've got your address.
It's...
Right.
So I'll basically just need to have tax on it and a number plate like the mobility scooter. So just so it's recognisable if anything was to happen. I do hold public liability insurance on it to £2 million.
Well, I thought we won't ever need that anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it will be it is fully insured.
Well, as I said, I had this advice from DFT. Although it's come from DFT, I'm going to double check it just to make sure that when I do put it in writing to you, it'll be accurate and
a legal document.
Information.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go to a great deal of bother when you don't need to.
Yeah, no, all I want to be able to do is use it because I want to use it for charitable events as well.
Right.
You can imagine how much that would...
freedom to use it then,
well, not only that, we want to go to a couple of special schools as well with it and just say, look, because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't have fun in the great outdoors.
Right. It does actually. It looks great fun, doesn't it? Look at the website now. It's incredible.
It is. All it is.
These days, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically a modified wheelchair is all it is.
You sit in the snow and it's like a snowmobile. Brilliant.
It's been in the snow, on the sand, in the beach.
And it doesn't clog the mechanisms up if you take it on the beach.
No, that's why it was bought for me, so I could get on the beach with the family for the first time.
Brilliant.
But obviously I need to be able to go across the road. But if it's registered for road use, at least I wouldn't have to worry about just going down thin paths. I could pop on the road and down a bit, sort of thing.
That's right. Well, as I say, I'll put it in writing to you. I'm going to double check everything to make sure that what I've been told by colleagues in DFT is accurate. But whatever the outcome, I will put it in writing to you. So at least then you will have that. Should you ever need to refer back to it or...
That's brilliant, and I really appreciate your help.
Nice to speak to you anyway.
You've made my day.
I'm glad I met somebody's anyway.
Thanks very much.
Nice to speak to you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
That came out at 3.36 miles an hour.
Right, so about
So,
4.
can I just, not being rude, but can I let one of mine do it so that we can say 100% we did it full whack? Yeah? So then there's going to be no question that it wasn't at full whack.